Hi, I'm Magdalena Zyzak. I'm the producer and the co-writer of Redland.
I'm Asiel Norton. I'm the director and co-writer of Redland. We wrote it together, and she produced, I shot it. And basically, I guess the interesting thing about the film is is about a family struggling to survive in rural isolation during the Great Depression, 1930s America, where people are very poor. And the daughter of the family has an illicit affair, and it's about the ramifications of that affair as well as their struggle to survive. To me, I wanted to make a film that was very visual. I wanted to create a piece of pure cinema, what Alfred Hitchcock called pure cinema, which is a cinema that reveals itself visually. And the film was shot where I was born and raised. I was born in very poor circumstances in Northern California, and my family, I was actually born in a cabin, not in a hospital, and we raised like sheep and chickens and rabbits and stuff. And my parents were very like alternative, so I lived out there, and so I kind of revisited that shooting this film.
Asiel and me, we met at the film school. We went to University of Southern California, and we just basically wanted to make a movie. And right after we graduated, and
but you were actually still in school.
Well, yeah, I was still at school. It was the vacation of my junior year when we went into production.
So that's between third and fourth.
Yeah, third and fourth year, and basically we decided to write a script. And I guess you want to talk a little bit about the idea, how it came from, the visual.
Well, I guess I sort of, like I said, I was revisiting my childhood, and I had an idea in my head. The film is very visual, so I had a vision in my head of a man in a hat firing a rifle, and the rim of his hat was shading his face, so you couldn't see his face. And so I thought, who is this guy? And so we just sort of I started thinking about who he was and what he was doing. I thought he's hunting. He's trying to feed his family. And then we saw, okay, who's his family? And then in Russia and in Eastern Europe, there's an archetype of the holy fool. So we thought, okay, it'd be great if his daughter was a holy fool. And then
maybe we should talk a little bit. The holy fool is this archetype. Basically, it's oftentimes a person who's a little bit dim-witted or considered retarded in the social terms, and it's a person who's somewhat in a connection with the spiritual element. And it's a very popular archetype in Russian literature. And I'm also from Poland, so a lot of stories that ended up in the film were stories I heard from my grandparents. They used to live in the countryside, so that was a part of the inspiration for it. Yeah.
So it was like my experience living there, and then also heard like folk stories and stuff from Poland, coming together. The film is playing tonight at 20 o'clock, and tomorrow
8 p.m.
Which is 8 p.m. And then tomorrow at 22:30, which is 10:30. Yeah.
And also we have a Facebook fan site.
So people should add us.
Please
and check out the movie because it's really good.
Yes.